guest is a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter musician whose fourth album, The Great Divide, just debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 with the biggest streaming debut of the year. His brand new documentary, Noah Kahan, Out of Body, is streaming now on Netflix. You can catch him on his headline stadium tour this summer, kicking off on June 11th. And he returns as musical guest this week on SNL with host Matt Damon. Please welcome back to the show our friend Noah Kahan, everybody. Hello, friend. How are you?
Very good to see you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's nice to have you back.
Honored to be here.
This is a nice hefty album. I feel like when you pick it up, you know that a lot of work has gone into this.
Well, there's like 300 songs on there, so
That's
starts to weigh a little bit.
That's what I thought. It was like, it feels like about 300 here. This is a different kind of album than Stick Season. You wanted to make sure your fans knew that going in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they waited 4 years. They were very patient, and I wanted to make sure they had a lot of music, and it took a lot longer to write. I'm very grateful for their patience because I'm really proud of it. But yeah, it's long, it's sad, it makes you want to look out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you were like, here's what you're not the ones playing, you're inside.
I'm inside.
Don't think when you're listening to this, you know what's going on in their heads.
Yeah, no. I'm
You're the
just
guy
a
back
creepy
here.
babysitter inside, making sure they're not dead.
But you wanted to make sure people knew based on the timing, because obviously things are warming up. It's like, you were like, this is not a summer album.
No, it happens to be coming out in the summer.
Yeah.
It's depressing, sad, winter
You wrote,
vibes.
so on April 10th, you let people know, 2 weeks till you're sad. I do not care about the weather. You will be sad this summer.
Yeah.
This is the real opposite of like a Charlie XCX move. Like,
Yeah, no, it's not Brett Summer. It's, oh my God, I'm on Lexapro again.
this was people. Your fans have obviously responded, and they appreciated. I think that you gave them a heads up. This one just finished the new Noah Kahan album. I thought that was really nice. Just like, you know. Somebody here's a nice list. Somebody at the bottom one. How do I get Noah Kahan to pay for my therapy?
Look, man, keep streaming, baby.
You talked about appreciating the patience of your fans. You have a very a very passionate fan base, and a fan base that you really appreciate connecting with. And that's been something that's been true from the beginning, right?
Yeah, my fans have been so dedicated to this music for so long, and they've been really patient with me as a person. I really like they see me as a human being, which is really nice, and they understand that life goes all sorts of different directions, and they give me the chance to kind of experience that before putting out music. So they knew it was going to be sad no matter what. I think like they saw the bad weather and they're like, oh, he's cooking up something for sure. But yeah, I'm very, very grateful to my fans for the connection we share. Like I love playing shows because I like watching them, listening to the music and singing it out loud for the first time. Like it's all for them.
Do you, are you the kind of, I think with comedy it might be different, because I never want to see somebody's face while I'm telling a joke, but a song is very different, I would imagine. Do you like to actually see their faces in the moment?
Yeah, well, stand-up comedy I've always thought was so hard because like, as a musician, if I play a song and everyone's silent, I'm like, oh, I stunned them into silence. But, you know, if they don't laugh, you're just not funny. And that's like an immediate indicator.
I'm never like, wow, they're really feeling that one.
It's a thinker. It's a thinker.
Wow, that's really... congratulations on this as well. This goes online, video interview as well. Cover of Rolling Stone. This is very cool.
What the hell?
I will say, as someone who appreciates how iconic a Rolling Stone cover is, this is also a very iconic photo. I feel like you nailed like old school Rolling Stone cover.
Everything I am is just a bunch of people making it happen. So like the clothing, the hair, even the face to a certain extent. Like there's all sorts of people. There's no way I look like that day to day, as you guys are seeing now.
Not your boat? Job. Can I venture not your boat?
No, it's not my boat. Yeah. No, I just hang out in the boat amongst the trees all the time. And
you were like, they like walked out with their photo gear, and you're like, hey, I just happen to be in the boat.
What's going on? No, they had like 3 people making the wind hit my hair perfectly. It was
a very authentic moment, obviously.
Calculated stuff.
SNL again, very exciting.
Yeah,
congratulations.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
Mother's Day. The Mother's Day SNL. Will your mom come?
My mom will be there.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, she came the last time too. Very, very cool.
I think, again, even when I was on the show, like my parents had a real understanding of how, they had grown up watching SNL. Obviously, your mom did. Was that a cool thing for her to go to SNL for the first time? And obviously, she had very cool experiences through your career, but that one
it's incredible, yeah. But it's funny because she just had to kind of be my mom, so I was so nervous, and I feel like I didn't let her enjoy it all because I was like needing her to support me through it. So this time, I'm hoping I can let her enjoy the experience more, and I'll just be nervous and scared on my own.
By the way, that is what getting older is. You don't stop getting nervous and scared. You just stop bothering your parents with it.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep it all to yourself.
Just eat it. Just eat the fear. Also, last time Emma Stone host, this time a fellow New England icon, Matt Damon.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is very nice. I mean,
legend.
For a New Englander, extra special, I would imagine.
Oh my God, so cool. He's an icon of New England. I'm excited to hang out with him. I have lots of questions for him.
That's good.
Want to get a look at that face up close, obviously. I'm very excited for that.
Is one of your questions, can I look at the face up close?
I've learned you do need to ask.
Depends, I guess, how close you want to get.
Yeah. I'll have to ask him.
You also are going on tour again, and I was at, very exciting, I was at Fenway Park. I brought my son to his first Red Sox game, and they were telling me how excited you're going to do 4 shows at Fenway.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. No one's ever done 4 in a row.
No, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited. First time anyone's done it, I think, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like dissociating about it a little bit. I can't believe it's me getting to do it. I'm
When
so
you
excited.
play, and obviously there are other venues where you play multiple nights in a row, like how does the course of your relationship with the space change over the course of like 4 days of doing a venue?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think I'm, again, dissociating mostly, so I usually just pretend it's not happening until I'm like right up on stage.
Yeah.
But Fenway, it's like one of those places you want to let sink in a little bit. So we look at the Green Monster. You can go into that little like hole where all the players went.
Yeah.
I pretend I'm doing my first pitch over again. It's always fun.
You're pretending you're doing it over because you wanted to relive the moment, or you wish it had gone better?
Because I'm hoping that there's like some security guard, like kind of in like one of those movies where like an average Joe becomes a sports star.
You want that moment where someone's like filming you for like the press, and then they're like, whoa.
And then like Mr. Red Sox is like, whoa, we got to check this kid out.
Mr. Red Sox?
Throwing 19-mile-per-hour fastballs.
By the way, if someone named Mr. Red Sox ever offers you a contract, that is a trap.
Yeah.
That is a trap. Where's Noah? Like, I don't know. He said there's a guy with a contract in a white van.
You just gave his credit card to a guy with a Red Sox hat.
I would imagine SNL is a little bit like Fenway Park, right? Like, you can't pretend like you're anywhere else when you do SNL.
No.
You play bigger venues. I mean, SNL is shockingly smaller than I think anyone expects. But in that moment, do you feel the nerves more than other places?
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. I mean, it's like at a big show, again, just dissociation, sick tool. But you can like pretend it's not happening. When you're there, you can see like every person's facial expression change. Like you hit a bad note and some lady's like, and you can like see that happen. Sucks. Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah. But is everybody excited? Whole family excited?
We're all so excited, man.
Yeah.
They've just been so supportive of me. My mom and I, drove to Rhode Island to audition for America's Got Talent, and we've been to every open mic in the Upper Valley. So like getting to do these kind of things is really special for me and my family because they've kind of supported me the whole time.
Well, it's very special for us because it gets you back in the building, and then we get to see you again.
Yeah, I love it here.
It's truly such a pleasure. Do please come back again soon. It's very special to talk to you. Thanks so much, Noah.
Honored to see you, Seth. Thank you very much.
Noah Kahn, everyone, The Great Divide, available now. You can catch him on his sold-out headline stadium tour this summer at Rolling Stone's Stateside Music Festival this July. And don't miss SNL this weekend with host Matt Damon, musical guest Noah Kahn, right here on NBC Streaming Peacock. We'll be right back.